Hello everyone, welcome back to Infinity Physics. In the last lecture, we had a discussion about modern periodic table. In this lecture, we will discuss about groups and periods in modern periodic table. So take out your notebook and note down the important points. So what are groups? Groups are the vertical columns in the modern periodic table. So let us talk about these groups. So this all vertical columns, that is 18 vertical columns, are the groups of modern periodic table. So the first group consists of hydrogen, which is non-metal, and others are metals, and these metals are known as alkali metals. What do you mean by alkali metals? Alkali metals are those metals which on reaction with water they gives base and hydrogen gas. So that is, suppose Li, lithium is there. So when lithium react with water, it gives base. Base means the substance, the compounds which which turns red litmus blue and are bitter in taste. So it gives base. LiOH is a base. Similarly, when sodium, that is Na, it reacts vigorously with water. So when sodium react with water, it gives NaOH, sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas. Similarly, when potassium react, it gives KOH. So they directly react with water and gives base, and hence they are known as alkali metals. Alkali means base. Now group number 2. Group number 2 is known as alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals means, alkaline means base, and earth metals means those metals which are insoluble in water. Right, so if we talk about calcium carbonate, then CaCO3, calcium is found in the form of carbonate, that is calcium carbonate, that is limestone or marbles. Now this is insoluble in water, and now if you try to decompose it, that is when you heat it, that calcium carbonates decompose it and gives calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide, right? So this we are getting on decomposition of the calcium carbonate. So now if we dissolve this calcium oxide in water, calcium oxide is soluble in water, right? If you dissolve this calcium oxide in water, then we will get calcium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide is a base. So base is known as alkaline, right? And this calcium is found in the form of minerals, and it is insoluble in water, hence it is known as earth metal. So it is alkaline earth metal. But if you take calcium and if you try to dissolve in water, then it will not give base, right? It won't form CaOH twice, hence it is not known as alkali metals. But if you see the group number 1, all the metals in this group, when they react with water, the single element, that is a single metal, the atom will directly react with the water and gives the base LiOH. But calcium means the elements belongs to this group will not directly give the base. Oxides of these elements or oxides of these metals are basic in nature, that is MgO. When react with water, it gives MgOH twice. Similarly, calcium oxide CaO, when react with water, it gives CaOH twice. So oxides of these metals are basic in nature, and when they dissolve in water, they gives base. But directly if you try to dissolve the metal, then it will not give base, hence it is known as alkaline metal. Now group number 3 to group number 12, this group number 3 to group number 12, all elements belong to this group have property that they have multiple valencies, and they are known as transition metals. Transition metals means elements having multiple valency. Now what do you mean by multiple valency? Now if you see here, this group, all the elements belong to this group has valency +1, that is lithium has valency +1, sodium has valency +1, potassium has valency +1. So they have single valency, that is +1. Now if you see the group number 2, then all the elements belong to this group has a valency of 2. That is, it has beryllium has +2 valency, magnesium has +2 valency, that is all the elements belongs to group number 2 has only +2 valency, that is single type of valency, right? But the elements belong to 3 to 12, these elements have valency variable, multiple valency. For example, copper Copper has valency plus 2. Also it has valency plus 1. So it has two types of valency. That is, it has multiple valencies. Similarly, iron also has multiple valencies. So this type of elements which has multiple valency are known as transition elements. Now if you see the group number 13, in group number 13 boron is a metalloid and all the other elements are metal. So in exam it may ask which group consists of a metalloid, one metalloid and other metals. So group number 13. Now if you see the group number 14, then in the group number 14 one is a non-metal, carbon. Silicon and germanium are semi-metals, that is metalloids, and these elements are metals. So it is a mixture. Similarly, group number 15 also has two metals, one semi-metal, that is metalloid, and these are metals. So it is also a mixture group. Now group number 16, oxygen, sulfur and selenium are non-metals, tellurium and polonium are semi-metals, and this is a metal. So generally it is consist of non-metals and one other, this is semi-metals in between, and last element is a metal. And group number 17, this is all consist of only the non-metals, right? And this group is known as halogen, right? It is known as halogen, HELOGEN. So this group is known as halogen, group of halogen. And group number 18 is known as a zero group. Why? Because it consists of noble gases. So it is also known as noble gas group. What are noble gas? That is the elements having zero valency and has completely filled last orbital, right? For example, helium having atomic configuration 2, and neon has atomic electronic configuration 2,8. So you can see here the last orbitals of this all element is completely filled, and hence they have valency 0. So this all about groups 1 to 18. You can read it, you can take the screenshot and note down the important points. Now periods. So what are periods? So periods are the vertical, no, they are the horizontal rows. These horizontal rows are known as periods. So first period only has two elements, that is hydrogen and helium. Period number 2 and 3, they consist of 8 element each. Then they are known as short period. The first period is known as very short period. Group number 4 and 5 period number 4 and 5 consist of 18 elements. That is, each period consists of 18 elements. And period number 6, this is right 55, 56, 57, then here 58 to 71, then again you have to written here. So these all elements belong to period number 6, and there are total 32 elements in the period number 6. And period number 7, it also consists of 32 elements. So it starts from 87, here 89, then here 90, 103, then here up to 118. So these 4 elements, they are found recently in 2016, and this is now complete period. So period number 7 also consists of 32. So period number 6 and 7, there are 32 elements in each. Before that, if you find in the internet or any book, the period number 18 is known as an incomplete group, but now it is completed. So period number 7, right? Period number 7 is a complete, and it is completed in 2016. Now in the next lecture, we will discuss about the properties of the elements in the periods and group, that is the trends. How the valency changes in a period, how the atomic size changes in a period or a group, how the metallic property changes. So everything we will discuss in the next lecture.